Good morning. It is April 25th, 2025. This is my first documented video that I am going to be posting to my new channel. Chingona-Phoenix is the name of it. And I have been waiting and excited, and it'll be a learning experience, a lot of learning curves for me. And I plan on giving as much information as I can, knowing that I don't have all the answers, knowing that some of the answers that I do have are from hard knocks experience with the legal system that I have been dealing with. Unfortunately, so many of us are just like myself, and we are cast into a situation that we have not, one, had experience with, and two, many times don't have resources, which would include money, or people that can guide us into a direction that can help us either with assistance on that, or just point us in the direction of where to look, where to find, and how to understand the legal system that many people on a daily basis have become accustomed to, because one, it's their job. Two, it's because they've been in the system dealing with it for so many years that they've learned what needs to be done, the requirements that you have to go through, the processes that are needed to flow. I'm one of those people on the second side of that, where unfortunately I've had to learn things a lot the hard way, and this is what my channel I'm going to be using and creating to help people, women and men, in situations that of no fault of their own or at fault of their own are dealing with things that just take you for a loop, a turn, an exit, get back on, get back off. You're in a place that you're just so unfamiliar with, and I will do everything that I can to give as much resources and as much help and guidance. I am not a professional legal attorney by any means. I am not a paralegal. What I can say is I'm someone who has had to struggle with figuring out the right way, going through a lawyer. I had a lawyer. I have no more money. That money that I had that I should have used for my children's education had to be used to save the opportunity of being able to have them in my life. So I get it, and I understand where we're at in life, and everything is about what can I get to benefit myself, to benefit the people that I love. And for me, I'm just trying to help anybody and everybody that would like the help. If you don't want it, and what I'm saying does not resonate with you, does not feel like it can help you in any way, great, move on from my channel. If you'd like to troll my channel and have negative comments, great, they'll be taken off. I am always going to be the person, and I have always continued to be the person, that if it is an educational opportunity for me to learn something that you say can help me, my channel, and the people that I love, and the people that come across my channel, then I will absolutely make sure that that is something that I learn and I grow and I add. But if all that's going to happen is someone talking negatively, well, I am learning that thick skin is needed in situations. I am not going to play the game that I assume it's not going to be in this situation as well. So, with that being said, there will be a lot of twists and turns and things that I am unaware of. But I am always willing to learn, grow, and accept my faults. And I will also stand and continue to push and say what I know is right, when I know it's right, and when it is something that needs to be said because people are afraid to say it. I love the opportunity that I can help other people. I don't love the opportunity that I was put in front of because I'm forced to do this. So, with that being said, the legal system is hard. And I don't believe that the legal system is fair. I believe that the legal system is a money market. I am saying that because I've experienced it. My money has gone to the court systems, and the court systems don't always do what's in the best interest. I'm sorry. People who are in the court systems are human. I get it. The judges, but there is an ulterior motive, and you will be able to see that just based on who you get in your courtroom. If it's a magistrate that is passionate, if it's a judge that's passionate, if it's a judicial system that's passionate, negatively or positively, it's there. And the other thing that I'm going to say, and I'm going to openly say it, I'm going to continue to openly say it, is that the court systems will always back and defend the people in blue. Sorry, not sorry, but I will continue to say what I need to say. And I believe that the legal system will help police and sheriff to a situation where it's just not in their opportunity to, I'm sorry, if you're someone in that branch of service, as a police officer, as a sheriff, and you're offended by it, I'm sorry. My comments are to be what I feel and how I am obligated as someone who has experienced it to say, because I know other people have felt it. If you're that person who has been able to move through the system because of your status as a sheriff or police or anybody in that type of law enforcement, and you've not experienced it, well, kudos to you, and I hope that you're one of the few that don't take advantage of it. However, my experience and a lot of people's other experience, and I'm only going to talk about my experience, is that there is that blue line, and they have additional resources, they have additional help, I'm sorry. And because of that, it's even more difficult for some people to have to go through the legal system. And I will tell you right now that I am not playing a victim. I have been a victim of many things, but I am also a survivor. And to anybody who says that I personally have used that to say, oh, poor me, I don't care. Because there have been things, and there are things that can define me as a victim, but I don't play to that. I don't use that as a way to get something that was not already something I should have received as just a human being who should have been treated better, who should have been treated fairly, who did not get who was not given opportunities to be held in a standard that most people take advantage of, if that's not something that they experience on a daily basis. However, what I am is a survivor, what I am is a fighter, what I am is a Chingona, and I am proud to say that. I am proud to be that person. So moving forward, once I start adding topics and I have podcasts and interviews with people that have gone through the system, who have information, who have knowledge of what they need to go through, and can give that to the viewers that I have. Maybe I only have a couple viewers, maybe some of them are just my family, maybe some of them are just some friends. If it helps one person, then that's all I care about. And everybody says that, and it really truly is, because for me, I have been one person who has seen something and it has helped me. And I can tell you that that one person, who was myself, I am able to pay it forward to help one other person. And maybe it's two people, I don't know, and maybe it'll help no one, but you know who it will help? It'll help me. This is my process. This is my therapeutic way of giving back to what the universe has given to me. This is my opportunity to say what I need to say to move forward through my trauma. And if no one else can see that, I can see that. And for that, I will always stand by who I am. I will always stand firm on what I believe. And if my belief changes, that's my choice. It's not anybody else to say differently. So being the Chingona that I am, and I have always believed I'm the Phoenix. I have always given myself that face of rebirth. I am happy that things have happened the way that they are. Not happy with the situation, mind you. There's a huge difference. And would I change the things that I went through and the pain that I went through? I will say no, because it has allowed me to grow. It has allowed me to understand that there are things that have to happen for you to go and develop what needs to happen next. And I'm sorry, I'll refer to movies, I will refer to songs, everything. You cannot experience the sweet without the sour. You cannot appreciate the flowers without the rain. You cannot appreciate the rainbow without the thunderstorm. I am just here mostly for my journey, to say that this is what I have done in my life, and in this time period of my life, I want to move forward in peace. And does that always mean that I'm a nice person? No, because anybody that knows me knows who I am and knows how outspoken I am, and I will not bite my tongue. Has it gotten me in trouble before? Yes, it has. And I have had to learn to take a deep breath and choose which battles I'm wishing to fight, and choose very carefully the words that I use, because sometimes the words that I've used in the past haven't been beneficial for anybody, including myself. And sometimes the words that I have said have been absolutely beneficial, and I will stand by that. With that being said, thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity that you will hear my story. A lot of this will be informational, but a lot of this will also be my story of my journey and the things that maybe people don't know that I've been through, things that have happened in my life. And for some people, they know the whole story. But I promise somebody doesn't know everything about my story. There are things about my life that some people don't know. Maybe somebody knows something, maybe somebody else knows something else, but there's not one person that knows everything. And this is my journey. I said this years and years ago when I first started this process, when everything about my life changed. And the one thing I will say is, I promised myself I would do this in love. And I'm also going to work really hard on not crying, because that is absolutely who I am. I hate that I crocodile cry. It's not necessary. I have got to learn to push those emotions down and speak in a way that gets the point across, so other people can express their own emotion without having to see mine first. But I did promise myself I would do this journey in love. Have I succeeded every single time? Absolutely not. And that's where some of my hiccups have come from. That's where some of my pain has come from. But I have promised myself that. And I believe, and if anybody knows me, and you will get to know me on my channel, I believe that I have done this journey in love. And I am still trying to do more of this journey in love. To the people that I have to deal with and interact with, they're going to say it differently, and they will have their opinion, and that is noted, and that is fair, and that is for them to say whether or not I agree with it or not. Just like what I say they don't agree with, they don't get to change my narrative, and they don't get to change my perception of it. So with that, the Chingona-Phoenix channel is here. It's alive because I breathed life into it. The universe and the people that love me and that support me have breathed into it, just like the gentle wind that comes to remind us that everything is still moving, even if you don't feel the movement. There is movement. There is a journey that you do not even know you're on until you turn back around and you look forward, and then you see just how far those steps have taken you. This is my journey. These are my steps. This is where I want to be. This is where I want people to see that there is help out there. There are people who care. There are people who don't know you who will help you. I am one of those people. And once I know you, I know you. I don't have to see you every day. I don't have to know who you are. And I don't have to know what you look like in a crowd. Your energy is part of what is here today. And it will continue to move. It will continue to be where it needs to be. And for that, I welcome you to come and comment and help me be a better person too. I'm human, and I will continue to make mistakes, but I am humble enough to say when I am wrong. I'm humble enough to say that I still have a lot to learn. And for anybody who thinks that what I'm doing is just ridiculous, well, that's unfortunate, and I don't care. And with that being said, I love I love the life, the journey, and the challenges that I have been given. They have allowed me to be the person that I am today. And thank you all for listening to my story. I have a lot yet to say. And peace, love, and all that comes with rebirth. The Chingona, the strong Chicana woman that we all can be without having to have that Hispanic culture background. But I am that person. I am that woman. Not only am I a Chingona, I am also a Phoenix. And my friends, if you don't know that yet, you will get to know that. I love you. Peace, happiness, and all to a beautiful day, a beautiful spring day, that I have been given another opportunity to still be who I need to be in this world and in this lifetime. Peace.